Hi everybody, Delta Prime here, and you're watching Delta Prime Reviews. Now, before I get into the review, I just want to apologize and say I'm sorry it's been a couple weeks since I last posted a video. Things got a little hectic. Not in a bad way, mind you. I just got real busy. And by the time I had free time to actually do a review, I was so exhausted I didn't feel like doing one. So that's just me, my laziness, and my business. So I'm gonna try to get back to 2 reviews a week. Won't be soon though, cause I'm gonna be pretty busy. I think I'll barely be able to put out one V review a week for right now. But I'll let you know when I go back to 2 reviews a week. But last time we did Scourge, so let's get into the last of the Autobots that I have, shall we? And we are going to go with, or who we'll be reviewing today, is Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Snarl. Now, those of your G1 fans, you'd be like, hold on, this ain't Snarl. Snarl turns into a Stegosaurus. And you'd be right. The only thing you're wrong about is this is not G1 Snarl. This is animated Snarl. Keep in mind that Generation 1 took place during the Great War. Animated was kind of like a reset of, not really a reset of the G1 universe, really. It was more like a parallel universe to G1. The only difference is that Ultra Magnus was the one who originally fought Megatron in the Great War. And because of that, Megatron and Optimus Prime never met in the Great War. This is post-Great War era. After the Great War. Years after. You got Ratchet, who was a young veteran. Or not a young veteran. He's an old, cranky veteran bot. Bumblebee, fresh from the academy. Ninja Prowl, who just happened to be stranded on the same asteroid that the Autobots were mining out of. Optimus Prime, who was demoted from a Prime to just Optimus. Bulkhead, a renowned but rejected space bridge builder. That's all you really need to know right now. Anyway, so as Optimus Prime, this was the youngest depiction of Optimus Prime ever depicted before the youthful depiction of Optimus Prime in Robots in Disguise 2015. And Megatron was this old dude, because, Ultramax is old. Anyway, we see quite a few old bots emerge, thanks to the power called the Allspark. You got Retgar, who turned into a garbage truck. You have Black Arachnia, who used to be Elita 1. You have Waspinator, who used to be Wasp. You had 2 Constructicons, 3, if you count one in like a later season. Don't remember all their names. Oh, and then you had some of my favorites, the Dinobots. Now, these aren't the same as G1 Dinobots or Beast Machines Dinobots. These Dinobots were, oh, think of Rexy from, or Rex, I think his name was, from, Transformers Rescue Bots. He was a museum piece that Doc Green made and gave him a life as a artificial intelligence of his own. There were 3 Dinobots animated: Snarl, Grimlock, and Swoop. Swoop being the classic Pteranodon, Grimlock being the classic T-Rex, and Snarl, because he can't do slag because it was a swear. It's just apparently an offensive word in the UK, and Hasbro lost the rights to slag. And at this point in time, they lost the rights to slug and sludge. So all they had was Snarl. They eventually gained the rights back to slug and sludge, or else we wouldn't have got them in Power of the Primes. Anyway, sorry, I was napping earlier, so I'm kind of waking up from that. They used to be museum animatronics, and when they each got touched by their own Allspark fragment, they turned to life. They were all stupid and dumb. This one was one of the Constructicons' dog for a little bit. He was practically their dog. The thing that fascinated me the most about this incarnation, this series incarnation of the Dinobots, was that Snarl and Swoop didn't talk. Grimlock talked for them. He was the only one who talked. I like to think it's because he got a bigger piece of the Allspark shard, but that's probably not right. That's why I like to think. So, yeah. Big, dumb, he was a dog. Practically things that kids like when it comes to dinosaur transformers. And if you're a G1, it is not too far off if you're a G1er, because they're still dumb and stupid. So, he came with accessories. Well, accessory. His one accessory is this lava club that was just practically a translucent Cheeto. I took a Sharpie to it. It looks much better in my opinion now. So let's look at him. He's squat, he's small. He looks good from the front, he looks good from the side. From the back, yeah, not so much from the back. Articulation. Hands go in and out due to transformation. He has digit articulation, which is something you didn't get very often. And this is more common in, like, I'm gonna say ultra class figures and stuff. So it's really cool that they got that a deluxe class got digit articulation. Head is on a swivel, can move a full 360 degrees. Shoulders, well, they're on a swivel. In and out movement in the arms. Elbow bend. No waist articulation. Besides, split, because this does not peg in at all. Yeah, movement right there in the leg. Same here for the transformation. There is a knee bend. Oh. There's a crunch there too, but that's for the transformation. Ankle crunch. And there is heel articulation for the transformation. Speaking of transformation, let's get to it. Because I want to be done with this video review because I hate this guy's transformation. So, to start off with, straighten the head out. Alright, now you can come to the back, close these up, and peg them together, and then rotate them 180 degrees. Next, we'll come to the hands, collapse them like this, and then fold them to the back like so. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that out of frame. Alright, so collapse the hands like this. Come back here and fold the hands all the way into the back of the forearm. Do the same over here. So close those up. Fold in. Alright, next we're kind of going to just kind of move those out like that for right now. And what we're going to do is, oh shoot, sorry. There goes my phone. So what we're going to do now is, I'm going to take the dinosaur head, lift it, and allow us to unpeg that piece. And now we're going to come up here. We're going to pull these, and that'll unpeg them, and then you know they don't stay pegging at all, really. Then you're going to pull up on this, and that'll pull that up. Now what you want to do is fold this forward and just leave it like that for right now. So it looks really good. Now what you're going to do is, a very hard part of transformation is pull these up, and lining these up around the head is something you can't do right now because that's in the way. Okay, fold that down more, and now you can do that. Still hard pegging that in though. So rotate these back for right now. Come here and move the leg like that, and then you want to swivel these down like so, and I'll just butterfly out like that. Do the same over here. Butterfly this down. Take this piece, and it'll just rest there. So, bend this like that. Fold these in. Take the dino head. Bring that beak piece down. And you bring the head forward like that. Collapse the flames from the shoulder pads. And collapse the shoulder pads. This one on mine had a tendency to launch when you do that. And you can bend that to get more dino-like if you want. And there you have animated Snarl in his Triceratops mode. This, in my opinion, is the better of the two modes. The reason I say that is because it holds together a whole lot better in this mode than it does in the robot mode. I got this, I thought, oh wow, this would be the best thing ever. because I always wanted any of the animated Dinobots figures. No, I hate it. I watched Bolt Matrix's review on the animated Dinobots. Go watch his reviews if you haven't seen them. He's really amazing. Anyway, he said, pretty much said how much of a piece of crap this figure is in robot mode. Not as you saw when I was filming with her earlier. Nothing pegs together. The chest is always coming apart. It's poor engineering. You can tell when they made this figure, they had the Dino mode in mind more than the robot mode. And in the end, I think it really compromised this figure. Another thing I really don't like is that the robot head is like, it's right there. I mean, you can tell that's a head. What kind of Triceratops has 3 horns on their head and 3 horns on their back? None. As you can tell, I really don't have much praise for this figure. This figure is a piece of crap in my opinion, and one that really does not deserve to be in your collection. But if you're one of those and you're trying to collect all the figures in one toy line or whatever you want to do, or you're just like me, you're trying to get just as many animalistic Transformers as possible in your collection, then I guess if you really think it's worth it, bite the bullet and get it. Now, would I get it a second time? No, absolutely not. But if you're really in dire need for a Triceratops Transformer, there's better ones out there. You got Gildart, you got the original Slag figures. Heck, I would even prefer Powder Prime Slug to this thing. But that's just my take on it. So yeah. That's practically the entire video review. So, I have been Delta Prime. I hope to see you in the next video review. Bye, you piece of crap, and bye-bye, viewers. See you in the next video.